How do miracles happen? Do you want a miracle to occur in your life? Something unimaginable, incredible, something that will completely transform your life, fulfill a dream, a cherished desire, something that seems impossible? Perhaps you want healing for yourself or a loved one. Maybe the doctors have already given up and said that only a miracle can save them, and you want it very much. Perhaps you want harmony in your relationships or to find your ideal partner, and only a miracle, a true miracle, will help you meet them among the billions of people on Earth. Maybe you want your children, your acquaintances, relatives, and loved ones to develop abilities or even superpowers or talents. Maybe you yourself want to perform magic, create miracles, heal people. Do you want a miracle to happen in your life? Perhaps you are so tired of constant financial problems, losses, and only a miracle can get you out of all these debts. Find the desired home, car, wealth, and well-being for your whole family. Do you want a miracle in your life? Then listen carefully and remember everything you learn in this video. It is already miraculously charged. This video already brings a miracle into your life. How do miracles happen? My dear ones, for a miracle to happen, a lot of energy is needed. Miracles first occur on the subtle level, in the world of the future. When you dream about something, direct all your emotions and thoughts there into the future and want your cherished desire to come true. In the world of the future of Ulgan, it is formed. Yes, yes. A miracle is formed on the subtle level. And then, if your desire is strong, if all your attention is directed to it, it gradually materializes and comes into the present, into the real world. But sometimes it happens that the desire is fulfilled completely differently than how you wanted. It seems that a miracle has happened, but not what you intended. Or you see miracles happening to everyone except you, and you wonder, why? Why do miracles happen, but not to me? Has this ever happened to you? To begin with, to be inspired by the fact that there are many miracles in this world, read our books of miracles. We have a great many of them. Miracles happen in our school every day, and far from all of them are described in the books of miracles. But by reading them, you will already be charged with the magic of miracles. Be sure to share miracles, as this also attracts even more good energy into your life. Yes, yes, my dear ones. If you follow all the instructions laid out in this video, then your story will be included in the next book of miracles. Perhaps it will even start with it. Miracles will definitely come into your life. To perform a miracle, you need energy, incredible power. Remember the miracles that Christ performed? He healed people. He raised them from the dead and saved them from the plague. He performed true miracles, guiding people on the spiritual path. His apostles, healers, all those who seem to possess magical abilities are people who have an enormous amount of energy. Accumulating this energy, they direct it, and then miracles happen. That is why a true healer is a person who does not experience negative emotions, who has no bad habits. A person who smokes, drinks, who is sometimes angry or dissatisfied or irritated, cannot be a healer. If you see such a person and they claim to be a healer and a magician, believe me, it's impossible. Only a saint, a pure person, can create a miracle. For a miracle, A lot of energy is needed because miracles are a transformation, a change from the subtle level to the physical world, the realization of your desire. It can be compared to the transformation of water into steam. On fire, it gradually boils and bubbles, then turns into light, flying steam. Isn't that a miracle? It is a transformation. Or ordinary graphite, seemingly a simple gray pencil, soft and unremarkable, under pressure and temperature, over millions of years, turns into a diamond. Isn't that also a miracle? But look how much energy is needed for this transformation, for these miracles. Even to turn water into steam, a lot of fire is needed, constantly burning tirelessly. Isn't that true? After all, you cannot boil water if every day you just put the pot on the fire for 5 minutes and then turn it off again. When will the water boil? When will it turn into steam? For a miracle, intensity, constancy of effort and energy are important. My dear ones, that is why miracles always happen at our seminars. If you have been to places of power, if you have attended our retreats, tours, and seminars, you know how intensely everything happens with us. We do not lose a minute, constantly being in spiritual practices, constantly performing rituals, constantly accumulating energy through meditation. We accumulate this energy of the subtle level to materialize it and fulfill your desire, to make a miracle happen. This is the secret of miracles at all of our seminars. Can you imagine that? Yes, a miracle is a huge amount of energy that you need to accumulate. That is why you need to constantly move dynamically, compressing this energy and accelerating it. If you want a miracle to really happen in your life, you cannot slow down your efforts. All the saints, all the righteous people, all the great masters of humanity have always been very active. We're used to thinking that Christ was serene and calm, but if we recall the true stories of Christ, he tirelessly traveled from city to city, selflessly sharing wisdom and knowledge with people. When he encountered the true manifestation of dark powers, he was relentless, overturning tables in the temples, driving out the merchants who decided to satisfy their base desires in the name of God. Yes, this is the true Christ, active, bright, determined, wanting to save all people. We are used to thinking that Buddha is always serene, meditating, completely peaceful and calm. But what internal activity he had! He was as restless as Christ, constantly on pilgrimages, enlightening his disciples, gathering new adepts, never staying in one place. He did not seek peace. He left wealth, the palace, and family to travel the world, bringing the light of knowledge. Buddha was very active. All the apostles of Christ, even after their master's death, tirelessly followed his will, passing on the teachings by word of mouth. The apostles were very active. How else can you spread the teachings of Christ, the teachings of light, love, if not by being active, gathering energy, and performing miracles? Where did this misconception come from that righteousness and holiness is eternal peace, harmony, and tranquility? Yes, this is true, but this state cannot be achieved without internal activity. Unfortunately, many modern people think that activity, brightness, and determination are behaviors of dark powers. Yes, in all the films, series, productions, and paintings, we see an active, bright, aggressive representation of evil, and an absolutely serene, calm, peaceful representation of the powers of light. This contrast is the biggest misconception. Although a representative of light, an angel may appear calm and peaceful on the outside, they are a true warrior of light. And the contrasting representation is the biggest lie of the dark powers, who, having substituted the concept, made it so that people striving for light never reach their goal, never achieve true holiness. They make us believe that we must do everything to calm down, sit quietly in meditation, and in peace, not making any active efforts, giving ourselves over to meditation. Such a state is possible only after intense activity. The dark powers have devised a cunning plan. They deliberately impose all these concepts on a person, making him watch TV and spend long hours scrolling through social networks, binge-watching series, so that the person remains passive, unable to resist all the dark powers. The dark powers fill a person's mind with various unnecessary knowledge, cluttering it so that no true knowledge or light can penetrate. Look at how our world is organized. We live in a great delusion. All our efforts are aimed at resting. We work, striving to earn money so that we can lie on the beach and do nothing. Gorging ourselves, watching TV, passively spending our leisure time. This turns into a terrible habit of laziness. And then, if we follow this path, the spirit of laziness creeps into our lives. Look at how it manifests. The spirit of laziness and depression is a huge green slug that completely engulfs a person and immobilizes them, feeding them various delicacies, making a person watch TV series and scroll social networks, completely cluttering a person's mind, not giving them the chance to wake up and keeping them in thrall of the dark powers. If a person succumbs to such a lifestyle, becomes passive, does not do morning runs, does not actively greet the day, does not sufficiently utilize all the energy that one has, dear ones, all this unused energy starts turning into poison. If we do not utilize the power and energy within us, it begins to poison our subtle bodies first, leading to apathy, despondency, a loss of will, and the spirit of depression completely engulfs a person. Indeed, depression, dear ones, is the price for laziness. Yes, for laziness, for passivity, for inaction. Depression is unused energy turned into poison, destroying a person. Weak thoughts like,
I can't do it. I'm worthless. Everything is useless,
lead to giving up. These are the thoughts instilled by the spirit of depression. Then they turn into weak emotions, tearfulness, despondency, self-pity, and manifest in the body as diseases, excess weight, heart attacks, and various chronic illnesses that can even be inherited. The spirit of depression and laziness can be so strong in a family that it is passed down through generations, following the karma of lineage, devouring an entire family tree. Dear ones, look around. Depression is a disease of modern society. Now people living in comfort may not need anything at all. They don't need to find food. They don't need to make many efforts. There is a car, an elevator, an escalator, everything to keep a person from moving. This is the cunning plan of the dark powers, to lead all humanity to passivity. And if a person lacks inner fire, the dark powers can easily pounce on them, consuming their energy, instilling weak thoughts and emotions that, turning into negativity, become food for dark powers. Can you imagine? And just look at those who live in nature, in villages and in tribes. Have you ever seen an aborigine with depression? It's laughable because it is simply impossible for him. He constantly thinks about how to hunt, how to find food, make a fire, or create a safe dwelling. He's always active. If a person fully utilizes all the energy given to him by God, if he remains in constant activity, there is no energy left to turn into poison, and no spirit of depression can touch him. Depression cannot happen to an active person. Therefore, if you suddenly feel the spirit of depression creeping up on you with weak thoughts, weak emotions, despondency, apathy, and unwillingness to act, you urgently need to take your sneakers, go to the park or the forest and run. Then, diving into the lake, swim, jumping on a horse, gallop, fly, rush forward into your bright future, remembering your cherished desire, your dream, towards the realization of a miracle. Dear ones, you are now on the verge of performing miracles. You can truly make a breakthrough in your life, refusing all the weak beliefs instilled by the dark powers that you need to rest, lie down, or sit. Yes, of course, rest is necessary, but we need it only at night when we sleep. When we go to bed, we completely rest. Our body recovers, and it fills with energy. If you listen to the music of transformation all night, it will fill you with energy. Or listening to our practices before falling asleep, performing various rituals and meditations, you will fill up and restore your energy very well. And waking up in the morning again, engaging in activity, utilizing all that accumulated energy, you will forever forget about depression. And constantly performing spiritual practices, attending our seminars and classes, and individual rituals, you will know what a high level of energy is, where miracles happen. Dear ones, look! The dark powers are very active. They do not sleep day or night, instilling their malicious and weak thoughts in people. And if we succumb to passivity, they can enslave us and enslave other people. How? How will we save this world if we are passive? No, it's impossible. Right now, stand up, straighten your shoulders and say, I want miracles to happen in my life. Say this, straightening your shoulders, directing yourself towards the light, to the angels, to God, to the spirit of the egregore. Say, I am ready for miracles to happen in my life. Very good. Much better already. And now say, I want my miracle story to be written in the next book and inspire other people. Say it out loud, and feel how energy is already filling you. Dear ones, opening your palms now, opening yourself to the flow. Accept it to perform a miracle in your life, and you, like a diamond, will begin to shine. Transformation will start happening to you. It will be passed on through you to all your relatives and loved ones. And the miracles you wish for at the very beginning of watching this video will start to come true. So act right now. Act if you wish well for yourself, for your loved ones. If you want a miracle of healing, a miracle of love, a miracle of harmony, a miracle of revealing superpowers for you, for your loved ones, start acting right now. Follow the links in the description. Do the spiritual practices from our YouTube channel. Be sure to register for our seminars right now, because true miracles happen there. At the place of power, under the guidance of conductors of light, you will accumulate energies around you, performing rituals and practices. Together with like-minded people, we gather so much energy, invoking all the light spirits and angels, that miracles happen right at the seminar or a few days after. Watch our miracle stories. Read them in books. Write your miracle stories. Let miracles happen in your life right now, right from this moment. Dear ones, take a deep breath. Exhale. Place your palms on your heart now and say, I am ready for miracles in my life. I wish for miracles to happen to all my loved ones. I want a miracle to happen to our world, for love, harmony, and prosperity to reign on our planet. So be it. And if you are ready for a miracle right now, be sure to share this video with everyone you wish the fulfillment of all their goals and desires. Be sure to do it right now. Here is your active action. Here is the good deed from which the fulfillment of your desire begins. Like this video and be sure to subscribe to the channel. Dear ones, miracles await you here in our spiritual school. Miracles happen every day, and they may happen to you. See you soon!
In our extreme times, when the fate of the entire planet is at stake, it is crucial for the knowledge of angels and benevolent spirits to spread as quickly as possible, globally, and reach thousands of people. In this way, we can change the future of all humanity. Which is why we are addressing you, dear soul of light. Spread the knowledge about our wise books and films. Share links to videos or cartoons. All of this is available and free. Invite women to individual practices, webinars, and seminars. And the Great Spirit of Light will help you and your family. It will direct an enormous amount of energy to fulfill all your desires. Benevolent spirits and angels will assist you and your loved ones in all matters. A thread of light and love extends from your heart to the hearts of thirsty women, and the creation of good and the dissemination of enlightened knowledge throughout the world begins. Become part of the mission of light. Help people, and God will help you.